Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is time for Shoot the Shit with DSP. Missed you guys. Missed you last week, didn't I? Did I? What did I do last week? No, we met last week, didn't we? We did. Because then I left the next day for Pizza Expo and Bar and Restaurant Expo. And it was a busy 4 days. Three presentations, all workshops. It was great. It was a great time. Did I see you there? Let me know. But here's the deal. We still do not have a connection with the software and Facebook. So if you're in one of my two Facebook groups, easy for me to say, private Facebook groups, make sure you type in your name before you type in a comment so I can see who you are, because I'll just see anonymous or Facebook user. Kind of like this, Steve Eller has given us a happy Friday. You'll notice it says Facebook user, but he typed his name in, so I know it's him. I got Ryan James in the house as well, who was in Las Vegas with me. Good morning to you, my friend. It was great to have you there. I hope you got home safe and sound. We had a lot going on. If you're on YouTube, make sure you're logged into your account. Like Hot Dog Freddy's here. What up, what up? Wow, I made it this week. Good morning, David. Good morning to you. It is wonderful to have you. I've got some good stuff coming, I hope. Jenny's here. Be sure to type your name in before your comment so David knows who you are. So I've got lots of my team here. We've got Hot Dog Eddie's in the house. Who else is here? Who's here for Shoot the Shit with DSP? Do me a favor. Say hi in the comments. Again, if you're joining on a Facebook group, make sure you type in your name first so I can see your name. I will let you know in advance that we will have a Shoot the Shit next week. I will be in town. It is the following week that there will not be. So we'll have one more next week, and then from there, we'll play it by ear. Chef Taylor is in the house. What's up, Keith? Wonderful to have you in here. Friends from Philly. I've got Peter is in the house. New here. Well, it's good to have you, my friend. I hope you attend each and every Friday that I'm going live. The more, the merrier. I've got a Lindsay Key. What's up? Lindsay Key is in the house. It is wonderful to have you. Good morning from New Orleans. Well, I'm in Phoenix. Well, Peoria to be exact. Angie Brown's ready to be motivated. What up, Angie? Good to have you here this morning. Elliot, thanks, Dave, for doing all this. My pleasure. As long as you guys keep showing up, I'll keep doing it. It kind of gets me motivated as well because, you know, it gets me to address a lot of topics I know help people. At least I hope help people, right? So let us get started here. Welcome to Shoot the Shit with DSP. STS with DSP happens every Friday at 8 a.m. Pacific Time, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, live on Facebook and YouTube, travel schedule permitting. We're going to invest about 30 minutes out of your day, get pumped about the upcoming weekend, get excited about crushing goals, and finding the motivation to be best you possible. Plus, I'll answer your burning questions. I'm David Scott Peters, creator of the Restaurant Prosperity Formula, and your coach. And today, I want to talk about how your leadership style influences your ability to delegate and achieve more. Again, as a reminder, if you're on one of my private Facebook groups, make sure you type in your name before you give me your comment or question so I can see it. If you're on YouTube, make sure that you are logged in so you can participate. I've got a good morning here from Deja Wakefield's in the house. What's up, Deja? Good to have you. So here we go. The power of leadership styles and effective delegation within your restaurant is extremely important when it comes to creating the freedom you deserve. I'm going to guide you through understanding your leadership style and harness it to achieve greater success, efficiency in your restaurant. Let's dive into knowing your leadership profile and how that can transform your approach to delegation. As restaurant owners, our leadership style not only defines our approach to challenges, but it also shapes our relationships with our team. Identifying your style is, crucial, as it impacts how you delegate tasks, motivate your team, and ultimately, how you drive your restaurant towards prosperity. Let's start with the fundamental truth. Leadership is not one size fits all. Each of us has a unique blend of strengths and weaknesses, shaped by our experiences, beliefs, and of course, our default leadership style. Recognizing and embracing your natural leadership tendencies is the first step towards effective delegation. Why? Because how do you lead directly influences your approach to sharing responsibilities, empowering your team, and ultimately achieving the freedom and financial success you deserve. Through my leadership profile viewfinder, we identify 4 distinct styles among restaurant owners. There's the victim, the bean counter, the giver, and the captain. I've shared these with you before. I'll review some of it here, but each one of us, by default, is one of these people. Our goal is to make you the captain. Again, each has its unique strengths and weaknesses, shaping how we delegate tasks and responsibilities within our business. Let's start with the victim. I'm hoping nobody on here is a victim, but know for their empathy and their willingness to work hard. Again, what they're known for. Victims, however, often struggle with delegation due to the tendency to take on way too much themselves. They have strengths like empathetic and their understanding. They're generous with time and resources. They demonstrate strong work ethic. And their weaknesses can be things like they're short-sighted in their approach, can shy away from challenges, and might try to do everything themselves, which leads to burnout. My advice for effective delegation for this person is to harness your empathetic nature. Start delegating tasks based on individual team strengths, fostering a culture of trust. By gradually trusting your team with more responsibilities, you turn your empathy into an empowerment, shifting from a place of crisis to one of collaborative success. Now, here are a couple strategies I could give you for effective delegation. You want to build trust. Utilize your empathy to understand and play to your team's strength. Delegate tasks to allow them to grow, fostering, a trusting and empowering environment. Share opportunities. Be generous in offering growth opportunities through delegation. Start with small, manageable tasks and gradually increase their complexity. Now, how do you overcome your weaknesses? Because that often drives how we delegate. Seek feedback. Regularly seeking feedback can make you more comfortable with your delegation. Remember, empowering your team starts with trust. Which brings us to empower your team. Shift from doing everything yourself to empowering your team. This not only alleviates your burden, but it also cultivates a culture of responsibility and growth. Next, we have the bean counter, the numbers-driven leader who thrives on systems and organization, but may struggle with the human aspect of management. Their strengths, excellent at budgeting and implementing systems, organized and detail-oriented, tracks and measure results, meticulously. Their weaknesses, sometimes they might prefer isolation, which impacts team dynamics. They can be impatient in communication, often risk creating a high turnover rate due to lack of personal connection. My advice for this person to effectively delegate is utilize your organizational skills to create a transparent delegation system. Step out of the office to engage with your team, improve your communication skills to foster stronger relationships. By doing so, you not only optimize operations, but also build a loyal and motivated team. Effective delegation strategies can be things like systematic delegation, right? Plays into your strengths. Employ your organizational prowess to create a clear, systematic approach to delegation. Define roles and responsibilities, making your expectations clear. Also measure and adjust. Like the way you track your financials. Track the outcomes of your delegations. Use those insights to continually improve your process. Overcoming some of your weaknesses, what can you do? Improve communication. It's critical. Enhance your communication skills to express your delegation needs more effectively. Sometimes a clear conversation can bridge gaps, you didn't know exist. Be present. Step out of the office and connect with your team. Your presence and engagement can transform delegation from a task to a partnership. Now, the giver. The heart of the restaurant, passionate about service and care, but may neglect the business financial health for personal connections. Their strengths are strong communications and visionary, passionate about hospitality and training, creates a warm, welcoming environment. But their weaknesses, well, they can derail you by, you may overlook your financial sustainability. You can prioritize others' needs excessively, affecting your business needs. And you might end up taking, well, on too many roles to save on costs. My advice for delegation for this person is leverage your strong communication to clearly define roles and expectations. Focus on training and empowering your team, ensuring they're prepared to take on delegated tasks successfully, for that matter. Balancing your caring nature with attention to the business financial health is key to sustainable success. Now, effective delegation strategies, well, here are a couple. Inspire through vision. Share your passion and your vision, making every task you delegate a piece of a larger goal. This connection inspires and motivates your team. You can also train and empower, using your training skills to prepare your team for success. Proper preparation ensures that delegated tasks are completed effectively and efficiently. Now, how do you overcome your weaknesses? Prioritize financial health. That's why I spend so much time talking about budgets. Balance your generosity by considering the financial implications of your delegation decisions. It's essential to align delegation with your business objectives. Also, set boundaries. It's crucial to prioritize effectively. Delegating accordingly allows you to take care of both your team members and your business needs. Lastly, the captain. The ideal blend of empathy, strategy, and communication sometimes, well, risk complacency when the systems run smoothly. Their strengths, well, a balanced mix of empathy, organization, and visionary leadership. A strong focus on systems, training, and accountability. Excellent communicator and motivator. Their weaknesses, well, they may become too comfortable with things, right? Things are going really, really well. So that leads to oversight. They need to remember the importance of continuous engagement with the team. Now, my advice for effective delegation for this person is stay actively involved and continuously evaluate and adjust systems. Use your leadership to inspire and empower, ensuring the delegation becomes a tool for growth and efficiency. Regularly acknowledge and reward your team's efforts, fostering a culture of mutual respect and success. Effective delegation strategies can be lead by example. Demonstrate the standards you expect. Your dedication will inspire your team to embrace the responsibilities you delegate with enthusiasm and commitment. Also, create a culture of accountability. Use systems to track delegated tasks and hold regular check-ins. These practices encourage continuous improvement and foster a strong sense of accountability. How do you overcome your weaknesses? You're my strong leader, right? Stay engaged. Continuously monitor and engage with your restaurant's day-to-day operation to ensure that standards are maintained and systems are utilized effectively. And embrace teamwork. Regularly acknowledge your team's contributions. A successful restaurant is a collective effort, and recognizing this encourages a unified drive towards success. Now, in wrapping up, understanding and embracing your leadership style is the cornerstone of effective delegation. Each style holds unique strengths that, well, when leveraged correctly, can transform your restaurant's operation and team dynamics. Reflect on your style, recognize your strengths and areas for growth, and use this insight to delegate more effectively. Remember, the goal is not to just run a restaurant, but to lead it to prosperity. So here's to leading with insight and achieving the success we all strive for. That concludes my portion of Shoot the Shit with DSP. Now we're going to check in for comments, and it's time for your questions. Let's see here. Where did I leave here? I'll get there. We stopped with Lindsay and Angie. So here we go. We've got Elliot says, "Hi, David. Thanks for doing this." I think we got that one. Yeah, because then we have Deja next. So now I've caught up. Here we go. Good morning from North Central Florida. Who is this? So if you're on Facebook like this person, make sure you type in your name before you type in your comment or question because we've lost the connection. I cannot see your name. If you're on YouTube, make sure you're logged into your account. Jose from Chicago Taco Authority, good morning to you, my friend. And okay, I've got to do this right. I think I've done this right. Samaya, did I get that right? Samaya says, "Hey David, love from Australia, avid follower of your content." That's pretty cool, man. The internet's pretty cool. I appreciate you. And hey, someday I'd love to be in your area, and maybe we'll get a cup of coffee. Well, I don't really drink coffee. A tea. Anyway, it is time for your questions, your comments. Did today's lesson help you? You know, there are, if you research my YouTube channel, David Scott Peters, listen to my podcast, Restaurant Prosperity Formula, or you go into the archive, whether on Facebook or on YouTube, of these lives, I talk about leadership an awful lot. I share my viewfinder for leadership in greater detail. I thought today we would be brief on the ins and outs of each one of these leadership styles, but more importantly, how you can use your style to effectively delegate, because delegation is critical to your success. You are not built to do all the work. You are built to learn and lead your team. So let's see here. We've got Facebook user, that's Matt Plapp, heading to Repeat Returns Vegas office in a few minutes, then back home today. Thanks for coming out to Party Tuesday, DSP, Matt Plapp. So Matt from America's Best Restaurants had a impromptu meetup, an open bar he provided for restaurant owners and some of us as presenters and friends of his at Ellis Island Hotel Casino in Las Vegas, and it was in their front yard bar. We were upstairs. It was a blast. I appreciate the invite. It was fantastic. I'm also excited to see what you can do for Christina at Ellis Island. I think there's great potential there. So I appreciate you, my friend. What else? Do anybody have a comment, a question, or something? We've got a lot of you on here, especially on YouTube. This is your time. I've got at least 10 minutes or so that I can help you with. Let's see. We've got a Facebook user. LMS, as the owner, you need to lead your team, market your company, and sell your vision. LMS. That's one of the many acronyms that my marketing friend here likes to use. So lead, sell, right? Oh, sorry. Lead, market, sell. You didn't capitalize the M, so it screwed me up there, Matt. But absolutely. Great piece of advice, right? I talk about the leadership side. And this is where, again, a partnership with America's Best Restaurant could be very good for you. I handle the leadership side for you. I help you sell your vision, but I don't help you market your company. And marketing can help sell your vision. So, which comes first, marketing or operations? The truth is, it's chicken egg. One does not come before the other. Ensure that you're doing Restaurant 101 right, hot food hot, cold food cold, clean, safe work environment for your guests and employees, wow customer service, incredible product, and now to go. That is great hospitality, making sure we create memories for our guests. Focus on that. Once you have that down, you need to work on operations and you need to work on marketing. And that's where the role of an owner, this is why delegation is so important. Your role as an owner is to what? Work on budgets, marketing, lead the team, develop your managers, hold them accountable, move the company forward, work strategically on your business, not be the best cook you have, food runner, manager. Delegation is critical. It's the only way we get this done. All right, we've got here, Jose says, I've been using Margin Edge for inventory now. How do you feel about just using purchase averages for the past 4 to 5 weeks? Purchase averages. You're talking about, Jose, I'm not 100% understanding you. You're talking about for ordering or for where your food cost is? Because I'm going to tell you this. Because you're not a member. Maybe someday you will be. I want you to buy my book, Restaurant Prosperity Formula, What Successful Restaurateurs Do. In here, I teach a system called the Restaurant Checkbook Guardian that I provide If you come to my seminar in Las Vegas in May, if you come to one of my speeches that I might give, if you eventually join our coaching program. But it's also in the book. I teach something called the Restaurant Checkbook Guardian, that by using your sales forecast, your DSR tracker on a daily basis where your sales actually come in, your sales mix, your food cost target, and your food purchases, I will tell you how much money you can order on your next order to be within budget. That in conjunction with the power of Margin Edge, which has a report, I believe, on the dashboard on the app that will kind of give you an idea of where your budget should be as well. Those together, you're going to have the real power to make change, if that makes sense. So you've got for food costs. No, 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 no. It is beginning inventory plus purchases minus ending gives us use. I cover that in the book as well. I mean, there is no way around not taking an inventory. Now, if your inventory, you don't want to take inventory because it takes too long, then you didn't set up shelf to sheet inventory properly. I've got $2 million restaurants take inventory in under an hour every week to know their food cost. There is a wrinkle if we're on a calendar accounting and I've got you doing weekly inventory, then there's this extra inventory that's supposed to happen every week, every month for your end of month. Instead, I've got a spreadsheet that I call the end of month inventory adjustment that using that system I described, the Restaurant Checkbook Guardian, the data from it, we're talking about literally typing in a few numbers, not even 3 minutes of work, 2 minutes of work. I will tell you what your end of month inventory is so you can calculate what your food cost was for the calendar month, not just on a weekly basis. Let's see here. We've got Jenny is thrown in here. Link to the seminar details happens on May. So those of you, depending on what group you're in, if you're in one of the private Facebook groups, this is in one. It's not in the other. Or if you're on YouTube. So if you'll notice here, we've got a link here, https://DSP, that's for me, David Scott Peters, .coach/RTS for Restaurant Transformation Seminar. I'm going to tell you, we had 130 something people last time. My goal, I'd like to fill the room. I'd like to get 200 people in there. I will tell you that I've changed some of the format in the sense that I've reduced some of the content to allow Matt Plapp, who was just here, to actually speak on both days, to give you more marketing. Because again, what comes first? Marketing or operations? They come together. And so I wanted to give you an opportunity to listen to him and learn. And so that you can go home and build your sales and make every penny of profit possible. But I'd love to have you there. More the merrier, the more energy we can put in that room. I've talked with Meet Las Vegas, where we have it in Las Vegas, about how we can reconfigure the room to double our size or pretty closely do that. So love to have you. We're talking about it's $1,000 for you and a guest. If you are one of my members, it's $500 for each seat. Basically, it's $500 a seat. But before you ask me, hey, if I'm just coming alone, can I just have it for $500? I'm not a member. No. I want you to bring someone. The reason why I charge $1,000 is I want to try and force you to bring somebody with you. Somebody who's going to go home and help you put this shit in place. I'm telling you, it's critical. I will wind you up. I will give you everything you need to be successful. But if you go home and do nothing, who cares? So you need that ally, somebody to come with you, to delegate to put these things in place to change your world. To have restaurant prosperity, freedom of your restaurant, and the financial freedom you deserve. So I'd love to see you there. dsp.coach/RTS, or go to my website, davidscottpeters.com. Go to the upper right-hand corner. There's a small navigation. You'll see live seminar there. We got time. We got a couple things here from Keith. Hey, David, loving the STS sessions and learning to build an even better culture of accountability with you. Thank you for the focus on leadership today. Thank you, my friend. It is good to have you back. I will be in Phoenix, July 14th through the 17th as a presenter at the ACF National Convention. I want to make it my business to see you one of those days. Let me see. I don't know. July. Hold on a second. I'll tell you right now. July. I should be in town. I should be in town, so we should connect. With that said, anybody else? Last call for a question. Last call for a question. Going once. Going twice. I'm buying time for you to type and hit enter. Going 3 times. All right, well, we've got an awful lot of you on here. I guess I covered what you wanted. I will see you next week on Shoot the Shit with DSP. That's me. And I look forward. Oh, wait, hold on one second. Hold it. I've got Samaya says, "Hi David, as a seasoned entrepreneur, what are the top 5 key points you would recommend to a small pizza takeaway business to achieve success?" What are the top 5 things? You know, it's kind of scary. I need you. I don't know if you get this in Australia. It's on Amazon. Restaurant Prosperity Formula. I know you can get the Kindle version, right? You should be able to get it. But I'll tell you what it is. Restaurant Prosperity Formula, the 5 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 things for you. So the Restaurant Prosperity Formula is leader. To be successful, you must become the leader your restaurant needs. Add systems. There's a system, a process, a way to doing anything in your business your way. Training. You've got to understand you don't know what you don't know. You need to learn every day and then share it with your management team. 4, you've got to hold people accountable. Without accountability, who cares if you have systems and training? And ultimately, number 5, you must take action. Ideas are cheap. It's the people who put them into action that are priceless. There's your 5 things. Those are the 5. That is the perfect things that you've got to do for any restaurant to be successful. From there, there's a slew of systems to go through. I've got, what is your favorite animal? My favorite animal? I don't know. I like dogs and cats, man. I have dogs, but I love cats too. How do I get in touch with you? I do not know who this is, but you can email me at david@davidscottpeters.com. If you would like to get on a call with Ryan, let me find that real fast. Ryan is one of my member mentors who's a member who's been successful, now helps us get the word out and answer questions to you all. You can get him at dsp.coach/talk-to-ryan. And you're there. So DSP Coach, talk to Ryan. He can get on his calendar for 15 minutes and ask all the questions you want about our program. He can learn more about you, and you guys can figure out if we want to go from there. Let's see here. We've got, is there a form of shelf-to-sheet inventory? I teach it. The form is in software. You've created in your software as it appears on the shelf the way you want it counted. Getting it set up is some of the things we help teach. Well, we also got book a call. So Jenny, does that one go to me or does that one go to Ryan? Don't know. I've got so many links, but I appreciate that very much. All right, well, we are at our 30 minutes of Shoot the Shit with DSP. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope, hold on a second, Keith says, please share the link for your book again. Jenny, can you do that? I'll give her a second. But you just go on Amazon, Restaurant Prosperity Formula. It looks like this with flames. Or you can go to my website. We've got it. And that link earlier was for Ryan as well. Book a call works. So I'll have to get lined up with which one I'm supposed to be promoting to people. So, Keith, make sure you go to Amazon, Restaurant Prosperity Formula. Looks like Jenny threw the link in for the book here. There's an Amazon link. We're good to go. I got to roger that. All right, I'm leaving, y'all. I'm going to get you the rest of your day back. I appreciate you. Anybody who has a topic idea that you want to see for Shoot the Shit with DSP, email me at david@davidscottpeters.com. Always can use the input because this time is for you guys. Otherwise, I'll see you next week on Shoot the Shit. In the meantime, go out there, kick some ass, everybody. Peace.